337 RLS open range roamer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And I truly believe every fifth wheel is the best for a different reason. They're all unique in some way, but the crazy thing is there are so many unique features about open range. There's so many ways that they are just, I guess, unorthodox, but in a very intelligent fashion that it's hard to try to capture it all in a quick video, but I'm going to do my best. Obviously, the look is outstanding. They have a look that just really sticks out. They look fantastic. A recent thing, the Open Range company was recently purchased by Jayco. And what's cool is along with that, Jayco blessed these units with their normal 2-year warranty, where Open Range used to have the 1-year warranty. So they now have that same double-length warranty that you find on a Jayco because of the quality and the innovations within the piece. What's amazing is, even though they're larger, you see the more room part of this, they are lighter weight. The way that they build these is really neat with their lamination, all their aluminum structure. They maintain their structural rigidity and still cut out about 10 to 15% of the weight compared to other things in this class. And I love this kind of stuff. The stuff you're going to use every day. The people who spend time in a fifth wheel will really appreciate this stuff. The JT Strong Arm stabilizers here, these help keep the trailer from rocking and rolling when you reach your campsite. That is awesome. Those things are something that you normally had to put on aftermarket, and now it's standard from the factory. How cool is that? Looking over on this side here, you'll notice all of the slides are cable driven. And what that does is it helps keep the weight in check. That's one of the ways that those the entire rig stays a little bit underweight. Those cable slides are very lightweight, but what I like about them is they're self-locking. You never ever have to worry about things like the slide creeping in or out because it can't wiggle in place. It locks in place. And in case you're wondering if someone's like, oh, I don't know how comfortable I feel with having cable out here, this is aircraft cable. This stuff. This is made for serious outdoor use. I like this feature. It's a small thing, but it's genius. The fact that the door flips down instead of up. Because if you've ever had a fifth wheel where you had to crawl under the, like, I'm a tall guy. I mean, if you can, I don't know if you can tell from my shadow here, I'm a big guy. It's annoying for me to constantly have to crawl into my storage spaces of my camper. However, with this one, you don't have to do that because the door flips down. You don't have to juggle the door. I like the little trough on both sides here. It's the exact depth of the common cooler. And it is you could put a drain in there if you want. So if you want to like make an ice chest out of it, you know, if it's game day or party day, it's perfect to do that. These do have automatic leveling systems, so putting this thing on your campsite or on your vehicle really could not be easier. And when you look under here, I like to point out everything is finished. You don't really see anything exposed. You see a little bit of extra supports for some things like some ductwork, but that's it. Notice that we have tile down here, not carpeting. It's going to just hold moisture and mildew and whatnot. You have easy access panels here to things like your winterizing locations. You have a fully enclosed docking station, so like all of your satellite inputs, your water inputs, and your valves and things like that, they're enclosed, they're heated, and you can run your lines up here through the floor so the neighborhood kid can't get to them. Bigger water heater than what you normally find in this class. Everything in this is a step bigger and better. I like the Furion electrical system here. The little indicator light will tell you if you have clean power, bad power, right from the pole. That way, before you start using your camper and accidentally melt your microwave, you don't have to worry about it. You can tell if you have good power or not. Let's see, here's a good shot of this thing in the sun, and these turn heads. Every time I go in a campground, I immediately can tell there's an open range there because these things really stick out. The rear ladder here, a lot of manufacturers who do a rear living room won't put a ladder on the back, even though they have fully walkable roofing like this one has. But let me get up here closer where you can see it. Instead of telling you, I'll show you. You see that this ladder hooks and unhooks from the back of it, and then has several areas here where it connects for support. That is there so that you can put the ladder on when you need it, stow it away in your big underbelly storage when you don't. And look at the size of all the windows. I especially love the extra big windows on the sides of the slide outs. And they can get away with that because they have deeper slides. Most slides are only 36 inches. These are 42. An extra 6 inches on both sides of the RV. Buddy, let me tell you, that makes a huge difference when you're inside. When you get inside this thing, you understand why they call it open range. These are big inside. The roof material covering, it's actually like a PVC covering. So it has superior weather deflection on that. You know, nicer things like we have the the aluminum wheels on here. We have a trail air suspension system to help this thing ride nicely going down the road. And I mean, they even finish off and seal the bottoms of their slide outs. And that is actually the #1 place most slide outs fail. It's from road spray from the tires right here above a slide out, or below a slide in transit. So if you're going down wet roads, that's where most slide outs get water, is it actually gets sprayed up from the ground. And you see that they address that, have that sealed. And I love this big door right in the entry door here. This big window, rather. And even that opens for cross ventilation. And if you don't want people looking in, close the shade, no problem. Man, we're 6 minutes in, and I've discussed a lot of things that a lot of other RVs can't even dream of matching, and we haven't even stepped inside yet. So let me stand back here, and I don't know if this translates to video, but my gosh, these things have just an enormous looking living room. There are other fifth wheels with a similar layout to this. They do not have as much room. And that's the thing I always try to stress with people to remember about open range RVs, is you might see something else that is generally shaped the same, and if they're the same dollars, that means you're getting less for it in a different brand, because open range is 100 inches wide, not 98 wide. So it is a 2-inch extra wide body with 2 slides that are 6 inches deeper. You have 42-inch slides instead of 36. I mean, just to show you, you see this is where the slide material ends right here. Look at how much extra floor space you're getting here with the same size big refrigerator. These things are huge inside. I love it. So you've got an extra deep kitchen space here with your appliances further off the floor to give you more walkable floor space. This entire island, by the way, is on casters. You can roll this thing around to wherever you want. I just have it kind of located in basically a central island location right now. You can move it wherever you want. It rolls over and ties on the floor here, and they left extra space in the slide just for that purpose, so it's easy to stow away. We're looking at true Corian countertops, and if you notice, even the island has true Corian countertops. All of the woodwork in these things looks fantastic. It has just a gorgeous look. It seems like a lot of these manufacturers have gone this real dark wood look. Open range stayed true to just a very nice, neutral, warm looking woodwork. And notice, you see no hinges. Their trailers are built with hidden hinge cabinetry, just like you have at a house. So you have the nicer cabinetry in this level of fifth wheel. And notice, see how it kind of catches itself? I like that because if I'm bouncing down the road, this door stands a better chance of staying closed than falling open. And even extra little spaces like this, just little unique stuff like that makes me I love these things. Stainless steel undermounted sink, again, like the really crazy high dollar fifth wheels, but you're gonna save a lot of weight and a lot of money in this one. Residential hardware here, so you can easily clean bigger pots and pans. 8 cubic foot refrigerator. Most fifth wheels in this class have a 6 cubic foot, so this is giving you 33% more space. This is an actual backsplash back here, not just wallpaper, so they do help protect you while you're cooking. Extra outlets here, and a spot where you can actually put a spoon or a plate while you're cooking. Again, it doesn't seem big, but when you're camping in this thing for a week and you're doing some cooking, that is your best friend, that you actually have a place to put that. And these I love, the pull-out pantries. I love that. It's right in the kitchen, and it's right where it's handy, easily accessible. You can grab it and go. Tri-fold memory foam pull-out hide-to-bed sofa. Sets up and tears down in about 10 seconds each way. Very quick and easy to use. You'll see nicer shades and window treatments through here. I love this. I love just the wood trim that you see up here. That is awesome. And all of your windows, again, will open for cross ventilation. Wow, these are some big cabinets right here above this. Notice that they have twin hidden hinges, and then just to make sure it stays open, they added a strut too. That is some amazing attention to detail. Every time I look at these, I find something else I really like. Like these overhead cabinets back here are extra, extra deep. They don't just give you the illusion of cabinetry, they actually give you big, deep cabinetry you can use. Twin recliners here, and what's awesome about these, notice that I have these things pushed right up. I'm touching the screen. This is touching the screen right here. But when I kick this thing open, it slides forward. These are wall huggers. So when you kick out your recliner, you're not going to accidentally bust up your screen on your window. I can't tell you how often we fix those in our service department. I like the little residential lamp and whatnot. That's built right onto the stand. The lamp and the stand are actually kind of one piece, which is cool. And there are extra power outlets beside both rear recliner chairs. You have extra outlets on both sides. So if Mr. and Mrs. are both on their iPads or their tablets or whatever at the end of the night, you're set. You don't have to fight each other for charger space. I want to point out something really awesome. I'm 6'3". I am standing in the slide. Here's the edge of the slide. My feet are within the slide. I'm standing straight up and down. Notice that my head doesn't even come close to touching the top of this. Not only are the slides extra deep, not only is the trailer extra wide, the slides are extra tall. These literally offer more cubic foot of interior space than basically anything else in their class. They're awesome for so many reasons. I wish I had more video time to go over the entire thing even in more depth. The fireplace here acts as an electric space heater so you don't have to burn up your propane. And I love this open shelf in here. If you want to try to put a satellite brain in a lot of these fifth wheels, good luck. It's a wiring nightmare because there's no place to do it. But they left that option open to you here in an open range. They really thought of everything. TV's mounted on a bias so that everyone in the living room gets a nice clean look at it. You see that there is the little towing strap on here so that it stays in place going down the road. I love the soundbar system. I really like that over central sound, meaning the speakers are all over the place like surround sound. That's a better word for it. Because this is a little easier to manage than just the living room. The problem with surround sound is you really have to kind of turn it up pretty loud to hear in any one place. And if you're trying to talk to the person next to you, you can't. I mean, this thing does everything. It's DVD, CD, inside, outside stereo. It's Bluetooth enabled. It does everything. Gosh, they thought of it. Even a little toe kick down here so you can stand right up next to this thing while you're cooking. They thought of everything when they put this together. It's so impressive. Big Max Air fan with the power vent or the power lid here, so that with just a simple wall control you can turn that off and on. You don't have to be a 10-foot tall mountain climber to reach that thing. If you open all the windows and turn that on and kick on the ceiling fan, you'll have an awesome breeze rolling through here without even turning on the air conditioner. This I really like. We have a nice coat closet right when we first walk in the rig. And that might seem like a small feature, but man, I cannot believe the money people spend sometimes on rigs like this that don't have something as simple as a coat closet. The bedroom, they don't just invest the money in the living room. The bedroom does not disappoint either. Full walk-in bedroom. Again, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'3". Plenty of headroom above my head up here. And notice that you don't magically have that step up later. I'm not playing mystical games with you here. This is just a real walk-in bedroom. A true queen bed, 80-inch bed, and they radius the corner so you can actually walk around the thing, lift it up for storage. Now this I like. They did leave you a little shelf up here for things like alarm clocks and your phones if you use those like your alarm. Now this coach, oh geez, I want to mention this real quick. I got so excited when I saw this come in. I forgot to add this little disclaimer. There are options and upgrades on this rig that are not standard features. Please always take a chance to look through our pictures to make sure they match up with what you want, because I don't always reshoot these videos. I very rarely do, actually. I try to make one video for each floor plan each year. So if things look a little different, if you don't like the fabric colors, we may have different stuff in stock. Double check the pictures, call for details, and always read our listing to make sure you're getting what you want. Like for instance, this rig has the ability, this is a standard 50 amp service coach, but it only has one air conditioner on it right now. You can add the second AC, which would take the place of this vent right here. If the way this thing is built right now with one single large air conditioner, that means that you can use this rig basically at any 50 or 30 amp service site with the use of a simple like $9 adapter. If you want to use additional big appliances, like if you add a combo washer dryer in here, because you see it's prepped for that, if you add the second AC, then you simply pick out your favorite 50 amp campsite and go to town. You can use this rig both ways. Again, it gives you the best of both worlds. The antenna here, the King Jack antenna, these things are great. We sell these in our service departments all the time. People who have like a cabin or something like that and they can't get good normal service off what we call the rabbit ears. These things are great. You'll pick up like 15, 20, all high def channels. It's high def enabled. Now this is sweet. Let me hop in the bathroom here from the normal direction as opposed to from the bathroom or bedroom. So when you walk in, you see you have this big standing walk-in shower. You don't have that big step up into a tub. Again, you can still stand in the shower. I'm a tall guy. This is all one level. No magical camera tricks. We're looking at a nicer porcelain stool. And if you're a bigger fella and you need to fit into a bathroom, you got the room to do it in this one. My legs have no problem here. Now, this is sweet. Bathrooms and fifth wheels normally have a pathetically small level of storage, but look at this. You have 4 of these big full extension drawers. This is all like 5/8 plywood. I mean, this is made for a lot of road use and abuse. And look, just extra countertop space. If you just need more room to get ready, you can. Extra power outlets back here, and an extra like linen cabinet up here. And that's the perfect spot for your towels. I can't tell you how annoying it is seeing fifth wheels come in that don't even have a place to put a towel. Just little stuff like this extra little shelf right here. It gives you the perfect spot to like set your toothbrush so you can use the sink. Everything about this is really intelligent, and I think it's because open range hasn't been built the same way for 50 years. They got to start with a fresh mindset. They got to, you can tell this is built by people that go camping, not just an engineer that plans an RV. I like everything about this, and I'm pretty confident that if you come touch it, you will too. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.